and welcome to Spectrum Television News at 12. I am Uyai Aneakan coming to you live from Uyo, the capital city of Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria. Let's take a look at some of the headlines. President Tinubu unveils Southeast Peace Initiative, pledges commitment. Minister of Interior Tunji Ojo unveils training on automated passport application. Plus, former U.S. President Trump asks Supreme Court to overturn Colorado's ban. We will bring you details of these stories and more in a moment. Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. Our first report this afternoon is Nigeria's leader, President Bola Tinubu, who was assured of his determination to utilize all available resources to ensure lasting peace and security in the southeast geopolitical zone of the country. President Tinubu gave the assurance in Bende, the headquarters of Bende local government area of Abia State, while unveiling the logo of the Peace in the Southeast project, a strategic platform for the restoration of peace in the Southeast region, envisioned by the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Benjamin Kalu. The unveiling was part of activities to mark the civic reception, Thanksgiving and homecoming by the Deputy Speaker. Addressing Nigerians from all walks of life who graced the occasion, President Tinubu, represented by the Vice President Kashim Shettima, commended the convener of the Peace Project, Kalu, and expressed his understanding that no one comprehends the experience of the community better than the people themselves. The President therefore expressed his determination to involve all and sundry in bringing peace to the Southeast. Away from that, the former Nigerian President Olusegun Obasanjo has said that there was no option for the next generations of Africans other than to help in the repayment of the debt burden incurred by current leaders. Obasanjo said this at an engagement program with the 2023 awardees of Future African Leaders Foundation. The former president noted that with the level of mismanagement of the previous debt written off, it would be almost impossible for any administration to get a similar gesture in the continent. It will be recalled that Obasanjo, as the country's president in 2003, secured a debt relief for Nigeria, likewise his counterpart from Algeria at the same period. In a separate development, the Minister of Interior, Tunji Ojo, has launched a training session on automated passport application for the passport control officers and enrollment officers of the Nigeria Immigration Service. Tunji Ojo disclosed this in a statement through his official X handle. The minister stressed that the commencement of automated passport application is possible starting from January the 8th, 2024. Reports say the development, if implemented, will end the delay in passport issuance. Meanwhile, the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Henikan Lokbobiri, has assured the Bayelsa State government of the possibility that the revoked license for OML 46, also known as Atala oil field, belonging to the state, will be returned to the state government. Lokbobiri, a chieftain of the All Progressives Congress, gave the assurance during a visit to Governor Duya Diri at the government house, Yenagua. The minister expressed regrets that the Atala oil field was taken away, saying he would do everything within his power to bring back the asset. He explained that his visit was to seek collaboration with the state government to address issues concerning Bayelsa and for the state to reap the dividends of democracy. In another development, the Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar, has approved the implementation of a group personal accident insurance policy for all Nigerian Air Force personnel. the Director of Public Relations and Information for the Nigerian Air Force, Air Vice Marshal Edward Gabwet, explained that the policy covers only the families of personnel killed in action and does not address medical expenses resulting from accidents. Gabwet noted that the new policy aligns with the Air Chief's command philosophy, aiming to sustain a highly motivated force through improved welfare and infrastructure renewal. He stated that the insurance company would provide compensation for bodily injuries, death, disablement, and payment of medical expenses. Elsewhere, the Inspector General of Police IGP Kayode Egbetokun says the force has initiated measures to review and potentially improve the pension administration for retired police personnel. In a statement by ACP Olumiwa Adejobi, the Inspector General of Police reassured all officers, both serving and retired, that the current administration prioritizes the enhancement of police officers' welfare, particularly concerning retirement benefits. He said the IGP remained resolute in ensuring a pension scheme that secures the financial well-being of officers. Recall that in 2023, the IGP had invited retired and serving police officers as well as pensioners to a meeting at the force headquarters Abuja to discuss pending issues pertaining to police pensions. In the meantime, the Nigerian Army has warned candidates of the ongoing 86 regular recruits intake to desist from manipulation and fraudulent acts that could compromise the process. The warning is contained in a statement by the Director, Army Public Relations, Major General Onyema Nwachukwu in Abuja. The warning is in reaction to a video in circulation on social media depicting the arrest of some fraudulent candidates who were caught attempting to shortchange indigenous candidates of Lagos State through dubious means. Nwachukwu said the arrest of the candidates was as a result of a commitment of the Nigerian Army in upholding a transparent and credible recruitment process in line with its core values of integrity and fairness. Away from that, a former president of Sierra Leone, Ernest Koroma, is billed to arrive Nigeria today on political asylum. Koroma was found culpable following investigations into a botched coup d'etat in his country. His arrival in Nigeria was announced in a signed public notice by Sierra Leonean Minister of Information and Civic Education, Cherno Ba. The notice said Koroma's charges include treason, misprision of treason, and 2 counts of harboring. Meanwhile, the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, has reportedly secured political asylum for the former president in Nigeria. We move down to Africa, where one of the presidential candidates of the Democratic Republic of Congo, Theodore Ngoy, has filed a petition to challenge the re-election of incumbent President Felix Tshisekedi. Ngoy, who came last with 0.02% of the vote, is the only candidate to submit a petition for the annulment of the presidential results. He filed the petition at the Constitutional Court hours before the lapse of the 2-day window allowed for the petition. The court has 7 days to examine the petition and give its decision. Meanwhile, the 2 main opposition candidates, Moise Katumbi, who came second with 18%, and third-placed Martin Fayulu, said they would not challenge the results in court but are calling for protests to denounce them. Still in Africa, the African Union, AU, and US have called for the respect of Somalia's sovereignty and territorial integrity in response to a controversial deal that landlocked Ethiopia struck with Somaliland for sea access. The United States Department of State spokesperson Matthew Miller said the United States recognizes the sovereignty and territorial integrity of the Federal Republic of Somalia within its borders. Meanwhile, AU Commission Chairman Moussa Faki has also urged for the respect of the unity, territorial integrity and full sovereignty of Somalia and Ethiopia. Both the US and AU have also asked the involved parties to pursue diplomatic dialogue to peacefully resolve the row and concerns that the deal could escalate tensions in the Horn of Africa region. On the foreign scene, former U.S. President Donald Trump has asked the U.S. Supreme Court to reverse a Colorado ruling that barred him from running for president in that state. His appeal comes a day after he challenged a similar decision by Maine. According to reports, dozens of lawsuits have been filed in multiple states seeking to disqualify Trump from the November 2024 ballot. In Maine and Colorado, Trump was removed from the ballot after legal challenges that accused him of inciting the U.S. Capitol riot of January 6, 2021. Still on the foreign scene, the United States, United Kingdom and 10 other states have warned rebels in Yemen that they will face consequences if they continue to attack commercial shipping in the Red Sea. In a joint statement, the group of mainly Western countries called for an immediate end to the attacks. Reports say Iranian-backed Houthi rebels have declared support for Hamas in the war it launched against Israel in October. Since November, the rebels have attacked commercial shipping in the Red Sea with missiles, drones, fast boats and helicopters more than 20 times. Still to come in the news. Super Eagles to face Guinea in friendly ahead of AFCON 2023. Stay tuned for details of this and more after the break.
For brilliant broadcasts and entertainment, sports on the go, and news from the world. Watch Spectrum TV on StarTimes DTH Channel 421 and free-to-air frequency 12733. Visit our website, spectrumtvlive.ng. Spectrum TV, broadening your horizon.
Season's greetings from Spectrum TV.
Nigerian police, which is the only one allowed by grossly abused. Our governors have to share police powers with the president as stipulated by the Constitution. We do not have a federal government police force. We have the Nigerian police force, which shall be administered, organized, and supervised by the Nigerian police force.
No, my lord, I want to say something. I want to say something here. Perhaps it might also enlarge the scope of people who should be invited here for examination. My lord, if we cannot find those who literally murdered Abiola, who are those people who could be said to be the beneficiaries of the death of Abiola?
Rogers has linked you with some of the killings he did.
He never did.
He linked you with the attempted murder of Hebrew.
He did not.
My lord, the Matters Council is leading the evidence in our matters.
Is this an adversary proceeding?
It's not, my lord, but you can't be talking about cases which are in court,
Is
my
this
lord.
an adversary proceeding?
It's not, my lord. These cases are in court, my lord. I'm just reminding you, your lordship.
My lord, sorry, my lord, I think I'll be in cross-examination.
Legally Speaking, a program that deals with legal issues and questions we face as citizens of this amazing country, Nigeria. Legally Speaking. Join us every
Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m.
for Legally Speaking.
Thanks for staying tuned, and now to the rest of the news stories. On our business news, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) says there is no imminent increase in the cost of premium motor spirit (PMS), commonly known as petrol. In a statement by its Chief Corporate Communications Officer, Olufemi Soniyi, NNPCL called on Nigerians to disregard unfounded rumors of increase in the pump price of petrol, assuring the public that there were no plans for an upward review of the price of petrol. Sony stressed that subsidy had been completely removed on petrol, maintaining that the company did not have any dispute with Ipman over any subsidy payment on petrol as alleged. Meanwhile, Ipman National President Chinedu Koronko, in a telephone interview with newsmen, also dispelled rumors of dispute, calling on the public to ignore such news. Still in business, data from the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS) has revealed that the increasingly high cost of production, transportation and other factors have caused the price of 1 kilogram of local rice to jump by 73.2% in 1 year. According to the data, the average price of 1 kilogram of local rice rose by 73.2% from 500 naira to 867 naira between November 2022 and November 2023. When compared with the price of 1 kilogram of foreign imported rice, the NBS said an increase of 61.53% from 704 naira to 1,137 naira within the same period was observed. It added that local rice is sold at the highest in Lagos State at the cost of 1,122 naira, despite the operation of the 32-ton per hour Lagos rice mill in Imota, which produces the Eco rice brand, and lowest at Kebbi State at the price of 688 naira. On our health news, Gombe State Government has inaugurated a state task group on sanitation to curb open defecation in the state. Inaugurating the 29-member task group, the State Governor Mohammed Yahaya decried the high level of open defecation practice in the country, noting that statistics had shown over 46 million Nigerians still engaged in the avoidable act. Represented by the Secretary to the State Government, Professor Ibrahim Jordi, Yahaya said the inauguration was in view of global concern about the negative practice that the former President Muhammadu Buhari signed Executive Order 009 to end open defecation practice in the country by 2025. The governor noted that as part of his commitment to ending the practice in the state, his administration has declared a state of emergency in the water, sanitation and hygiene sector through the Gombe State Executive Order 006, maintaining that through Rural Water Supply and Sanitation Agency, the state government proposed the upgrade of local government's water sanitation units to full-fledged departments in addition to training of members of local task group in each local government area to support the state task group on sanitation for the smooth and effective implementation of the program across the state. In sports, Super Eagles will now play Guinea in a friendly ahead of the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations. Burkina Faso were also considered for the friendly, but the Nigeria Football Federation (NFF) has now reached an agreement with their Guinean counterpart. The warm-up game will take place in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates on January 9, and their first game is against Equatorial Guinea on Sunday, January 14. Still in sports, Tottenham have signed Australia defender Charlotte Grant from Sweden's Visco Gig on a contract until 2026. Grant has 21 international caps and was in the Australia squad beaten by England in last summer's World Cup semi-final. The 22-year-old is Tottenham's second signing of 2024 following the arrival of Sweden attacking midfielder Matilda Winberg. Reports say Grant could face Sheffield United in the Women's FA Cup in Tottenham's next game on January 14. On our entertainment news, a Nigerian student at the Savannah College of Art and Design in Atlanta, Georgia, United States of America, Chancellor Hagotu, has been announced as new Guinness World Record GWR holder for the longest painting marathon. GWR, in a post on its official handle, said Hagotu broke its 10-year-old record after a 100-hour marathon painting. It said Hagotu beat the previous record holder, a Belgian painter, Roland Palmet, who painted for 60 hours. Reports say the Nigerian student painted 106 pieces depicting subjects including celebrities, paint, animals, and food items. Still on entertainment, Rema's debut album, Raves and Roses, released in 2022, has become the only Afrobeats album to receive an RIAA Gold certification. Raves and Roses becomes the first debut album by an African artist to earn an RIAA Gold certification, while also joining Wizkid's Grammy-nominated album Made in Lagos as the only Afrobeats album with RIAA certification. The album, buoyed by the huge commercial success of the hit single Calm Down featuring Selena Gomez, enjoyed a massive commercial success in the United States, where it peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 while also spending over 52 weeks on the chart. And that's all we have for you at this time. Do well to follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channel, all of which you can find on our website, spectrumtvlive.ng. This has been Spectrum Television News at 12. I am Uyai Aneka. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. Good afternoon.